Once a week, I try to take a look at who's writing the music. But with so many artists selling their life's work, their catalog to publishing companies, today I thought we'd take a look at who owns the music.
So what about these artists who wrote the soundtrack to our lives, like Bob Dylan, Neil Young? They spent so much time writing these songs. Linda Ronstadt, Stevie Nicks, and Paul Simon. Who owns the songs?
Now, some of you may be thinking, I don't like this. Who controls the integrity of the music? Well, it's actually a very good thing, and I'll tell you why. I'll start with a fan favorite on our page. We love her so much, Linda Ronstadt. Well, we all know she's not doing well these days. What happens when you're in a position like this and you've worked so hard? How about sell your publishing? You get a lump sum of money, big money, and a tax break, and you can ensure that your family and your loved ones are taken care of when you're gone. We love you, Linda. Linda sold her publishing to Iconic Artist Group, run by Irving Azoff. Stevie Nicks recently sold 80% of her publishing to the company Primary Waves, but only 80% of her publishing for $100 million. It did include Landslide and Edge of 17. That was disclosed, but nothing about the song Dreams. So if that wasn't included, she still controls what happens with that song. So maybe Stevie only sold 80% because there were songs she still wanted to maintain control of, because once you sell 100% of the publishing, you have no royalties and no say. Imagine having the job of counting how many songs he wrote. Bob Dylan originally signed to Columbia Records by music icon Clive Davis. Well, he's in the same situation Linda is, not getting any younger. $300 million with a tax break. That should more than take care of the undisclosed amount of children and grandchildren that he's going to take care of. Neil Young sold 50% of his publishing. Man, it's tough to be on this page looking at the history of music, isn't it? In times like this, Neil Young, none of us are getting any younger. Neil went with the Hippopotamus Investment Group based in the UK. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of undisclosed information in these deals, like certain things you can and can't do with certain songs. Well, they did say there will be no Burger of Gold. Did somebody say burger? Now that's in your head all day. You're welcome. But what an iconic commercial. Who doesn't remember that? Now, I'm sure there's artists that wouldn't want certain songs in certain commercials. Like, I doubt John Lennon would want Strawberry Fields Forever in a strawberry commercial. But we all know that Lennon and McCartney had their problems with publishing.
I thought he was joking. I used to work with him, and he'd say, I'm going to get your records, you know. I'm going to get your songs. I'm going to buy your songs.
The latest person to sell a catalog? Paul Simon. That includes all the Simon and Garfunkel stuff and his solo work. And just who controls this? Worldwide publishing giant Sony Publishing. I know what you're thinking. I don't want my favorite song in a movie or a TV show. Well, guess what? You can emotionally connect better to a scene if you have the right song in the right scene. Family Ties, Billy Bear and the Beaters. Bang, you remember it, right? Anyway, get ready to hear more and more of this as the catalogs get sold. But do me a favor. Don't forget who wrote the songs.